any hint of any sense at all would tell the Democrats they're wrong, and they are. If it were what they're trying to do with these green whatever is this. They're saying, we're going to take away your refrigerator and you're going to have to buy ice. That's what they're doing with fuel. What we're going to do is we're going to take away the gas and make you buy an electric car. Okay, I just looked it up. The Tesla Model S is $90,000. It will run 319 miles on a full charge. It takes an hour and 15 minutes to charge it. Okay? That's just part of it. So, what happens when the batteries die? They can't be recharged anymore. Where do they go? Is the material in the batteries poisonous? Will it affect the ecology, the green of the world? If it does, what's the point of it? Burning crude oil refined into gasoline and diesel fuel, it adds to the green of the world. In that, plants absorb carbon particulates and through photosynthesis produce oxygen, air, so we can breathe. Okay, no carbon, no trees, no corn, no wheat, no berries, nothing. In fact, no air. No carbon, the plants don't create air. Can't breathe. So, take out all the carbon and kill everything. Every animal, plant, you name it, would die. So, why don't we do this? Open up the pipeline, because paying Russia for gas is just fueling their little war against Ukraine, which is killing people. Humans are dying from this stupid idea of whoever it was that came up with this stupid idea. I believe it was Cortez that came up with this Green Deal. It's not at all. Now, I'm not saying just go ahead and burn everything, but we can slowly introduce the electric cars to those who can afford them and cut down on carbon emissions. You will never get rid of carbon emissions completely, ever. It's impossible. That means you got to stop every forest fire, every fire burnt or burning or will burn. You got to close off all the volcanoes, because when they go off, they spew out carbon particulates. What else? What are you going to do? You can't. And so, somehow, somewhere, someone or persons are convincing a man that doesn't have his faculty, he's brain dead, And they keep telling him to do this, but then somebody over here tells him to do this, and somebody else over here tells him to do this. So you've got this guy's brain is already scrambled, and now you're going to cook it. And so he has no idea what he's doing. None. In fact, the Democrats, the whole party, I don't think they have an idea as to what they're doing. Honestly, they don't. You know, there was a time when any kind of introduction to sex was guarded. And now, throw it out there. It doesn't matter if these kids have sex. Let them. It's good for them. Sex is great. No. That's not how it works. Sex is great between a husband and his wife. Only. That is what makes a marriage. No two men, no two women, no man and 6 women, no woman and 12 men make a marriage. One man, one woman, one marriage. And they have children. 2 men can't have children, 2 women can't have children. And these sex change crap. Oh, go ahead and transgender. What we're going to do, little Billy, is because you keep acting like a little girl, we're going to grow your hair out, we're going to put you in a dress, and they're going to call you Sue. And then when you're old enough, we're going to chop your willy off and call you Sue, and then you're going to wonder why you don't have any feeling down there, and then you're going to think that you're a boy and not a girl, and you're going to overdose on heroin. Or you're going to blow your stupid head off because your parents forced you into doing something unnatural that caused your mind to go off in the wrong direction. They thought you wanted to be feminine. You know you are masculine. Period. That's the way it is. That is the way it is. Chromosomes don't lie. You can change body all you want, but you cannot change the chemical makeup in your mind, the serotonin and endorphins in your mind, which is what makes you a man, along with your chromosomes. You can't. You cannot change that. Ever. I don't care how mutilated your body gets. I don't think you can sew on a guy part on a girl and have feeling in it. I don't think so. So what good is it? What good is it to not experience what God has given to us as the greatest physical enjoyment that we can get out of life? What good is that? But I'm going to tell you what. If you don't find God, you don't find Jesus, when you die, you're going to end up nowhere, with nothing, no one, not even light. And that's what you get for eternity. Darkness. Nothing else. That's all. And the misery of being alone in the dark. Jesus died for you and me and everybody else. Excuse me. So that we don't have to spend eternity in darkness. But we can live in peace and joy with love for eternity. Starting here on earth. And you can't say it's just a fairy tale. How many people live by it, swear by it? They know that this life that we live is awesome. It can't be just, well, somebody just made something up. No, not at all. Because it works. And it works perfectly well. So, somebody needs to find Biden and tell him you're doing it wrong. Just take Harris, quit, and let Trump take back over and put us back to rights.